Well, the names have been released for all 8 victims from the deadly storm at Tahoe this past weekend. We also have an update on the Republican efforts to sell federal lands in the Tahoe Basin. I'm Steve Harness, and this is a Tahoe Mountain Media local news update brought to you by Visit Lake Tahoe. And before I get to the news updates, please follow our page right here. That way you see all of our updates. All right, so as cleanup efforts continue around the Tahoe Basin after the deadly storm that struck the lake, the El Dorado County Sheriff's Department has recovered the bodies of all 8 victims from the boat that capsized near Dio Bliss State Park on Saturday evening. The 2 survivors are reportedly still hospitalized locally, and the Sheriff's Department had no update on their conditions, but they did positively identify the 8 people that died that day. Their names, ages, and hometowns are listed here. None appear to be year-round Tahoe locals, but we do know that 37-year-old Joshua Pickles was a tech executive with DoorDash from San Francisco, and they were in Tahoe to celebrate his mom's 71st birthday. Both of his parents were on the boat that day, and none of them survived. Our deepest sympathies to everyone affected by this tragedy, locally and beyond. In other local news, it appears that a whole different type of tragedy has been avoided. As we first reported here a week ago, Republican Senator Mike Lee from Utah added language to the Trump administration's Big Beautiful Spending Bill that would have allowed for millions of acres of federal land to be sold to the highest bidder, including land in the Tahoe Basin at Emerald Bay, Fallen Leaf, and other spots. Once this was made public, it was met with bipartisan condemnation from other lawmakers, regular citizens, and groups like the League to Save Lake Tahoe. So I'm happy to announce that the Senate parliamentarian has ruled the proposal is outside the scope of the fast-track budget process that Republicans are using to implement this $4 trillion tax cut. Now, it is technically possible that Republicans could rewrite the proposal so it complies with the Senate rules, but given the outrage it caused on legislation already facing an uphill battle, it's highly unlikely, at least for now. This local news update is brought to you by Visit Lake Tahoe. Help make sure that what makes Tahoe special lasts forever. The rules to lake by will help you. We can keep Tahoe beautiful, clean, and safe for years to come if we follow them. You can learn the rules at visitlaketahoe.com/RTLB, as in rules to lake by. And to find out more about us, you can go to TahoeMountainMedia.com. And be sure you follow our page right here to see all of our updates on news, entertainment, and everything else happening at the lake. For TMM, I'm Steve Harness.